I want you to watch just a few little clips from this very long appendix created by Peter Jackson and his crew. Watch minutes 4 to 10, and then minutes 22 to 25. In minutes 4 to 10, we're going to see that Jackson's Lord of the Rings, we have Jackson, we have other scholars, and Christopher Tolkien, that's J.R. Tolkien's son, all reveal the fact that this series of books, the Lord of the Rings books, written by Tolkien, is just kind of the tip of the iceberg for his Middle-earth mythology and history. He had files and files of stories from Middle-earth writings that were never published during his lifetime. And this extensive body of work, never seen during the original release of Lord of the Rings, is part of what gives the text, and through that the movie, this authentic feeling. Because for Tolkien, this world was practically real. I mean, he had written its history, its creation story, all these things. When he is writing this epic, it, for him, is almost fact. And in fact, he prefaces his epic trilogy with the claim that this fantasy is in fact a linguistic exercise. And remember, he is a professor both of medieval culture and of linguistics, philology. He states, I desired to do this for my own satisfaction, and had little hope that other people would be interested in the work, especially since it was primarily a linguistic inspiration, and was begun in order to provide necessary background for the history of the Elvish tongue, which he had created in full. He created the Elvish language with all of its rules and terminology, all this stuff. He'd created that. And he says that Lord of the Rings was really just a background history for this language. How does this fact shape your experience as a viewer in the films, in these clips that are included here? When we're talking in Elvish, in other words, we're solving a riddle. Has the importance of language changed for you knowing this as you watch this clip? And I want you to particularly think about the importance of the riddle on this Dora Moria, especially in the extended clip. What are riddles? Riddles are plays with words, right? Fun with words, tricks with words. Is it significant that the unlikely heroes of this film, the hobbits, are the ones who are able to solve riddles? This actually begins with Bilbo in The Hobbit, which was written before the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Bilbo is originally able to get the ring from Gollum because he solves Gollum's riddle, and then he creates a riddle that Gollum can't solve. Although the narrator says it wasn't really fair, but whatever. And that riddle was, what do I have in my pocket? Frodo's ability to solve the riddle when they get to the doors of Moria sort of resonates with Bilbo's original riddle solving and demonstrates his ability to be this hero in this new set of stories. And so riddle solving, something that we've often associated with children, becomes a heroic activity for the hobbits that makes them uniquely able to participate in this quest. See, they see the world differently. They see it with a bit of humor and an optimism that those around them have lost with Sauron's growing power. And through this worldview, they are then able to look at these riddles, solve them, come up with these answers that lead to the solving of a quest. And Tolkien is framing that as heroic, that relatively mundane and perhaps even childish activity as something that is defining a new brand of hero in this fantasy world.